This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at the Ulster Hall for the official announcement of Nations Fight Night. Delighted to be joined with the kid, John Cooney. John, obviously this is your second outing, obviously since the Katie Taylor card. Obviously last year, your first defence of your British Boxing Board Celtic title. Probably is fair to say it's probably going to be similar in terms of even parity. Obviously the zone, obviously this could be streamed probably all around the world. It's going to be in BBC Northern Ireland. So there's a massive obviously audience out there, and it's probably perfect for you to build your career further on at this point.
Yeah, of course, it'll be a great viewership now, like you say, on BBC Northern Ireland, and probably be across BBC streams as well, Scotland, Wales, and all of that, and it'll probably even be on the iPlayer, definitely be on Sky channels as well. So a lot of people will be able to get a hold of it. So that's it's great, isn't it, for audience? That's what you want. You want eyes on you, like when you're fighting. So it's great.
Particularly for you, obviously, because you have fans sort of all over, obviously Galway and obviously England and everything else. So it's perfect for you in some ways where you can obviously be streamed everywhere. That, you know, and I guess in the fighters' eyes, the more people can watch you, the better it is for building your profile.
Yeah, that's it. Obviously, I've fought all over, sort of thing, and I have, different places. I've moved around a lot and stuff. So yeah, got people from all over the shop. So not everyone can make it to every fight, depending on where the fight is and stuff. So it's great to be able to get the audience to be able to watch it. No matter where they are, they'll be able to tune in and support. So yeah, it's brilliant.
And like last time out was York Hall, isn't that correct? York Hall, so obviously York Hall, the Ulster Hall, like two of the probably the most iconic sort of boxing obviously venues in the UK and Ireland.
Yeah, it's very similar. Obviously, I haven't fought in the Ulster Hall, but fought in York Hall, which was always a dream of mine from younger to fight there. And same here, I've heard this brilliant atmosphere here as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's good to fight in these sort of places before hopefully you move on to fight in stadiums and all that. So it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's tick them off the box.
And obviously after nearly a year, obviously out of the ring, obviously with your hand, obviously and having to get operated on, you've obviously been back out in action. Obviously recently there. Obviously, I guess that the thing for you in your head was how's the hand going to hold up after that period of time? It came through flying colours last time out.
Yeah, no, look, it's obviously got to test the waters and stuff, but as people, probably anyone that watched to see, I wasn't too worried about it. I didn't hold it back or anything, because if you're going to hold it back, you're not going to know. So I let my hands go from the first round, and yeah, look, it was good to know. It's like anything. You put on them small little 8-ounce gloves. Sometimes you're going to feel it when you're hitting a man's skull. And I like to punch through the target as well. Everyone knows now what to expect when they watch me. That from the first bell, I'm going to get in there and be aggressive and try to land heavy shots. And that's what I've done. And yeah, everything was all good. So it's just good to be back in the ring, like you say, after being out for nearly close on to a year. Definitely there was ring rust there. There was definitely. I know it didn't seem apparent to a lot of people. A lot of people saying they didn't see the ring rust, but I felt it. Seeing it and feeling it are obviously two different things. But yeah, no, look, I was in with a live opponent and stuff, so it was good. It was good to get back, and I'm happy to be back on this level now. Fighting back. Obviously defending the title that I won on the Katie card. But yeah, I'm looking to push on. Obviously. If I had it my way, I would never have been out for a year, and I'd have already won a British title and been moving on past that, But now, we've been had a little setback, and it's all good now. I'm back. I'm in a live fight now against Nathan Howes on February the 1st, and yeah, look, it's a good fight. It's a good level fight to springboard me onto that British title, and that's what it is, a British eliminator. So I'm looking forward to it. I've got a business to deal with, and then yeah, move on to bigger things.
What do you know, obviously, of Nathan? Obviously, he's Welsh, I guess. Obviously, the Welsh are obviously very hard and they always come to fight, as we've seen with other Welsh fighters in the past. What do you know of your opponent? I guess you have to focus on him, but obviously, primarily, you're probably maybe looking past that. The same night you fought was supposed to be the British title fight, which ended up didn't happen. And obviously, you've said since, you're happy to jump in there, but I guess for you, were you having ring rust last time out? The natural step was to move into this 10-rounder, defend it, to then to get into the British title. So in some ways, it's building the steps for you rightly.
Yeah, look, obviously the British title was supposed to be 4-4 that night, but Gomez pulled out with a sick stomach. I don't know who's doing that on fight day, but I certainly wouldn't. But look, yeah, no, it's a springboard onto that sort of platform, and obviously. I don't know much about Nathan Howes, if I'm being truthfully honest. I watched a small bit of him on YouTube for a couple of minutes. I'm not one of these people that likes to sit down and analyse for too long, because I think it doesn't really matter, do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I fight one way, and that's forward, do you know what I mean? So they have to look at me, I don't have to look at them, do you know what I mean? They have to think about what I'm doing, I don't have to think about what they're doing, I just do what I do. Every fight is different, do you know what I mean? When I get in the ring, you can analyse and blah blah blah, and then next thing you know, you get in there and he's doing something completely different to what you thought he was going to do. So to me, it's all irrelevant. Like I'm just going to get in there. I'm going to train hard. I'm going to be super fit. I'm going to make the weight. I'm just going to do what I do, and I'm look for the knockout like I always do. You know, every time I get in the ring, I want to cause damage. I want to, you know, if I could get a first round knockout like I did winning the belt, I'd take that. You know what I mean? But even at that, like obviously this is eliminated for the British. You know, you've got Reece Bellotti and Gomez there. They're two experienced lads, you know, that can do the rounds. You know, I've never done more than 8 rounds. So it would be nice to get a 10-round fight where if Nathan Howes can bring that, if he can take me to 10 rounds, I'd love that. You know what I mean? I'd welcome that, but we'll see. We'll see February 1st whether he can do that or not.
I guess the old saying, obviously, there's no overtime in sort of in boxing. Like, if you can get him out there in a rounder, so it's just going to open up an opportunity. Making a statement, I guess, obviously, on a big platform like the BBC as well. Like, people will be going away and going, who's this John Cooney guy? Where is he? And then they're going searching for you, and the next thing, your followers on Instagram and everything else is going through the roof. But I guess that's the joys of obviously having this, and obviously having Mark as a manager there. Like, it's pushing your career to the next level, and the time it comes to a British title fight, everybody's flooding you for tickets, and you're going, where did all these people come from?
Yeah, hopefully. You know, I try not to think about all the outside stuff too much. I just focus on the job at hand with the boxing. So I mean, training hard, being ready. You know, I know social media and all the attractions around it are great, and it's great to have that promotions and you know, the more eyes you have, the better it is for you as your career builds and things like that. But I'll be honest, I don't heavily, you know, some lads are quite hands-on with all that sort of stuff. I personally just focus on the fight, and that's what I am. I'm a fighter. I'm not an influencer. You know what I mean? I don't care if I have 1 million followers on Instagram. All I care about is winning belts, knocking people spark out. So that's all I'm focused on, you know. So we'll see.
Exactly. Followers don't get you world titles nowadays. If that was the case, everybody would be buying followers and everything else and going, I want a world title. So like, followers, social media means nothing. Your dreams are becoming a world champion.
Yeah, no, it's just, you know, it means nothing. It's all irrelevant. You could, like, you know, a fight can look great on social media. It can show you tutorials of his training or what he eats in a day, and you see all these fighters doing it, and fair play to them. Do you know what I mean? It probably does help with sponsorship and things like that, but I'm just one track minded, you know what I mean? I'm focused on one thing only, that's training hard. I give absolutely everything to my training, to the devotion of it, even down to driving to the gym 3 hours a day. You know, like, so I do enough, and I know that will all pay off, and that's why when I get in the ring I show them a level above these people, and that's what I plan on doing February 1st. And even when I step up to British level, I believe the same thing. I believe that anyone I get in the ring with at 130, I just don't believe anyone's going to be able to live with me. That's just the way I see it, you know.
Are you looking forward to obviously camp over Christmas as well? Obviously, I guess it's 1st of February, so it's a month sort of after Christmas. Like, you're obviously not going to be able to eat selection box the same way turkey and ham. You'll sort of go 1 bit rather than 2. But I guess the good thing with the fight being announced so far out sort of is that you can plan sort of for that.
Yeah, look, I'm already in good shape. You know, obviously I come back off of a fight there a few weeks back, so I didn't spend too long out of the gym, do you know what I mean? I was partnering in the gym the next couple of weeks, and yeah, like, we've got a good 9 weeks now, I think it is still. I'm in great shape already. Yeah, look, Christmas, everyone keeps asking me this, oh, you're not going to be able to have a Christmas now. I'm not. But do you know what? When it's your career, it's your life, do you know what I mean? I'd rather, if I know I'm not going to have a Christmas, I'd rather, you know, be fighting and be doing these things. Once I have a goal, it's not like you're telling me I might fight and I can't have a Christmas. That's a lot harder, do you know what I mean? But I've got to fight. I'm focused and stuff like that. I'll have a Christmas dinner, try to stay away from the chocolates, but yeah, no, I'll just enjoy what I can enjoy, and just it's part of the lifestyle, do you know what I mean? And that's what boxing is, especially if we want to reach the top. So it's a lifestyle. So
your big thing's obviously dairy milk whole nut, so everybody can just buy a whole nut for Christmas, the biggest size possible, and you'll eat it in February.
Yeah, 100%. I'll be cleaning up the whole nuts afterwards. Yeah. 100%.
Definitely. Well, look, enjoy the press conference today, and obviously I'm sure we'll catch up in fight week.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Nice one.
Cheers, John. Thank you.